Hello, it is Leslie Lois Unfiltered. Welcome to Tuesday. Happy Shoesday. And I'm in the holiday Christmas spirit. I'm getting ready for it. So I had to, of course, wear something festive. So I've got my, I don't know if you can see, I've got my pink flamingos dressed up in their Christmas gear. Yes, I am going someplace in here with this. Isn't it awesome? I love this. I love dressing up. So the next couple of days when I'll be doing this Leslie Lois Unfiltered, I'll have different outfits for getting ready for Christmas on Friday. But first, let's talk about Shoesday. Since I have my little festive little costume on and stuff, I'm going to highlight something today, my little booties that go perfect with this outfit, right? So I have black leggings on, and these are the perfect boots. They're kind of, I'm calling these my elf boots. So these are my elf boots. I love these. They're not much of a heel, and I like that they're booties. They're super comfortable. Yeah, so that's what I'm highlighting today with my costume. I shouldn't say my costume, it is my outfit. There you go. Can you tell I get excited for Christmas? And let's talk about, too, the Bachelorette. Part 1 of the finale was last night. Tonight is the finale, but a lot of stuff happens before that. So let's talk about what happened. So we are at fantasy suite dates, okay? Oh my gosh. Woo! So, first off, JoJo came back so she could talk a little bit with Tayshia and kind of get a feel of where she is, because she's kind of really nervous about everything. And then Ivan is up for the first date. And it's really hot in Palm Springs when they're filming this. I mean, he's just like sweating. So they take an ice bath. Yeah. These tubs with full of ice water in them, and so they're going to get in there. And not only that, they also are going to be kissing, because they want to break the longest, coldest kiss in Guinness for the record books for Guinness World Records. Right? I swear, there's a Guinness World Record for everything. I want to be in it for something kind of stupid, you know. So they end up kissing they're both in these tubs too, in these ice water, in their bathing suits. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine how cold that was. So they ended up kissing. I think the record was like 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Well, they went to 6 minutes and 35 seconds or something kissing. So they blew it out of the water. Get it? And so they seem to they had a fun date. And then at dinner, Ivan told Tayshia that he was falling in love with her. Didn't say he was in love, but that he's falling in love. And she said it back to him as well. And she says she's very comfortable with him. And she tells us, you know, she could see him as her husband. And so then, of course, she gives him the card for the fantasy suite. Now, they're all on this is all happening on the same property, right? That they haven't left obviously because of COVID. But they had this cute little trailer that they got to stay in. It was really cute, an Airstream type trailer. And so things went well. They seemed, you could tell that they were much closer the next morning. And stuff. And so, like, great, it went well. Now, next up is Zach. And so Zach, they end up doing some body painting on a canvas. And so things got very steamy very fast. You know, they were like throwing paint on each other and spreading it all around and on the canvas. And yeah, things definitely, I was like, woo, is it hot in here or what? I was like, oh my gosh. But I gotta say, it must be weird because each of the guys, you know, they would come back after the next morning, they'd come back to the other guys. And I'm like, how awkward, right? To walk in there and then know that the other two guys or the other guys have or will be spending the night with who is someone who's supposed to be your girlfriend. That's got to be very weird and awkward, don't you think? But Zach didn't seem to care. He's like, whatever about the other guys. He's just focusing on Tayshia, right? So yeah, they had a great time together, and really, the chemistry was really hot. And she really she really is into him, but she's wondering if she's getting caught up in the moment with him. So at dinner, he like lays it on the line for her and how he feels, and basically said, and you can see, it was so sweet. You can feel and see how genuine it was with him. And he's just like, he goes, I love you. Like, then he explained all the things he loves about her. And I love that. Oh my gosh. I was like, other women, I would be like too, like, oh my gosh, can my husband do this? He talks about, you know, I love your smile. I love your eyes. I love, you know, your inside. I love you as a human being and the things you do for other people. And I just loved all the stuff that he was talking about, the why he loves her. And she got teary-eyed really fast, almost burst into tears basically. And she told him that she's in love with him too. So I was like, whoa, you really can see the connection there. And I'm like, okay, Zach, that's it. I know it's got to be Zach. Like, that's my guy. He's been in my top for a while now. Ben has also been in my top, but you know, he got sent home last week. So, oh, it was so sweet. But I gotta say, out of the 3 guys, Brendan, who was the last guy to get the date with her, I don't know, you could see he was like a little freaked out when the other guys, they were talking about their dates and stuff. You could just see it in his eyes and stuff that he was really nervous and he's doubting things. And so I'm thinking he's gonna get past that, right? So now it's their date and they go ring shopping. Yeah. Neil, the diamond guy, yeah, they meet with him and like look at rings and stuff, and you could see his face, like, I mean, his eyes were like, yeah, like, oh shit, like this is really happening. And you could just, he didn't say much, you could just feel it in the air. He was just like really freaking out about everything, and he like just doesn't know if he's going to be ready for an engagement at the end of this, and he's questioning everything. And Tayshia can start to feel this. I could feel it. I think everyone felt it, right? So at dinner, and I really like Brendan too, but at dinner, he opened up and said, look, I don't know if I'm ready, you know, at the end of this to get married or to get engaged. And he said he feels that he's still broken from when he got divorced. He's like, I'm still broken and you deserve a whole person, basically. And he wants to give her his heart, but his heart isn't whole yet. And he feels like he needs to work on fixing himself first before he's ready to give all of himself to somebody. So basically he sends himself home. And I mean, Tayshia was really caught off guard with that, like not expecting that. It was a tough one. It was a tough one to watch because he's a good guy. I mean, I appreciate that he's saying this now and he's being open and honest with her, and she said the same thing, basically, that she respects that of him. And so he goes home. But in the meantime, after that, she starts talking about Tayshia had been talking about the one regret that she's had so far, and that was sending Ben home, right? But he showed no emotion when he said goodbye or whatever. So you knew that was just opening the door. Sure enough, Chris Harrison opens the door and knocks on his door, and it's Ben basically saying he needs to talk to Tayshia, that it was weird how it ended. He didn't get to tell her that he's in love with her, and he was like kind of shell-shocked and realized he kind of blew it because he didn't tell her that he loved her. So he really wants to talk to her. So she gets a knock at her door, Tayshia does, and it's Ben. You know, and she's kind of like, whoa. And he tells her, I'm in love with you. I've been in love with you. I know I blew it because I didn't tell you in the moment, but I see a future with you. I see you as my wife. I see a family together with you, and stuff. And she's like, what am I supposed to do with this type of thing? And she really is taken aback. She's supposed to go to a rose ceremony. Like, hello? You know, and so she's like, I need a moment. She goes off into the room and talking to the producer or whatever. And she's like, what am I supposed to do with that? Right? And you know, she had strong feelings for him. So they end it, right? It ends. So they show the scenes for next week, or tomorrow, actually, tomorrow. They show it for tonight. And it looks like, I think 3 guys end up going to the finale. Because either that or she sends Zach home or Ivan home, which I don't think is fair, because I feel like her relationship with them has gone further, and it's not fair to them that he walks right back in. Granted, I like him, so We'll find out tonight what happens with everything. We find out who she picks, if she gets proposed to, who it is. All the drama will end. Oh my gosh. So I think it's going to be between Zach and Ben now in the finale. That's my pick. Who is your pick? Who do you think she'll end up picking, but who do you want her to pick in the end? That's my question for you. All right, I'm gonna go spread some holiday cheer around here, and I will talk to you again tomorrow to talk about the finale of The Bachelorette. I'm so excited. All right, I'll talk to you in the next Leslie Lewis Unfiltered. See ya.